Okay guys, Tokyo Ghoul chapter 79, let's jump into it straight away. Let's see if this can keep up with the amazing chapter last week. So we see Torso pretty much looking at Mutsuki. It says, Torso and Mutsuki, twisted space just for the two of them. He picks her up, says it's okay. When he flings her over his shoulder then, she sees knives and just by the looks of it, she's gonna freak out. Her ghoul eye is activated as well. And obviously these scissors are probably what used to try to dismember her. So it's all bloody and everything. She's first saying, tell me, today's that she thinks to herself, today's the day, isn't it? Where are you taking me? The day I die. So she thinks, today's the day, the day I die. She's like, let me go. I'm an idiot to think I could understand a guy like you. He's like, hey, he has no idea what he's done, but looks of it. She says, even among ghouls, this guy's another level of insane. He just slams her down on the floor then with both hands, shouting, be quiet. Looks of it, it's like in a monologue inside Mutsuki now saying, can I tell you where we're going? Because if I did, there'd be no point. It's okay, don't be scared. That's right, murder is murder. And she has her legs by the seams of this in this point now, so he puts her down, or she just stamps on him, or she's actually thinking about her past, or something like that. She's first in a room that's been trashed, and she's stamping on some guy's genitals. I said that really weirdly then, and she actually has her legs on this. Okay, so by the looks of it was a flashback, and she's looking at herself now, and her axe is going through someone's head. It's Mutsuki with no ghoul eyes activated, so she's not a, she hasn't got any, the things a minute transplanted into her, and she's smiling, she's like, is that me? And she's pretty much slaughtered a whole group of people, a whole family of people by here. And she says, Toro, stop. And she's like, ah, and laughing. Or you hear slashes, everything. She's covered in blood. Blood's flying everywhere. A newspaper guessing that song about the slaughter and the massacre that just happened. She said, no, it wasn't me. And she's first holding the axe above their head. So I'm guessing this is like Koneki, where she did something in her past and she mentally blocked it out. With Koneki, it was his mother. His mother abused him. He blocked that out to think she was a nice person. With Mutsuki, I'm guessing she slaughtered this group of family and blocked it out and made a ghoul make everyone think a ghoul did it, or even she believed herself that a ghoul did it, or something like that. Okay, so I'm guessing this is just after that happened. She's probably in a prison cell, something like that, with doctors or police or detectives saying, this is useless. This kid won't say a word. In fact, it seems that she has forgotten that she herself did it. She's like, daddy, mummy, brother. So I'm guessing she has slaughtered her family and completely forgot about it. Or made herself think, believe a ghoul did it. You see a cat then meowing at her as she's walking through a forest. I'm guessing this is a flashback inside a flashback. Or something like that. And she sees a cat by her feet. She says, shh, pulls out a knife. There's a good boy. Come here. Oh, I think she's about to slaughter a cat. Oh good, a guy comes with the looks of it. And says, oi, what the hell are you doing? You make sure to take care of that knife. What? He literally sees a girl go to stab a thing. She's like, yeah, make sure you take care of the knife. He used mine. It cut well. What? Here, what? This guy's first said, here, use mine. It cuts well. So a guy just supposed to give her a knife to kill a cat. And some guys come, you killed the cat, didn't you? She's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm guessing she's blocked this out as well. They're like, effing liar. And the person called her a freak and everything like that. Effing gross. Oh my god. This person making fun of her to the point where she's crying about to run away right now. Okay, so she's running through a forest. She dug up which looks like to be a jar of intestines. And she's like, I did crying. She's like, I didn't kill the cat, but the looks of it, she did. And just blocked it out. So next page then, she's inside the cell, looking at herself inside the cell. This is during the action. Oh my, she's trying to open the door by the looks of it, or pushing something. And turn over the, oh, yep. She's just, by the looks of it, is that Torso? Oh, he took her to the point where she slaughtered her family and left all the dead bodies there. So he's took her to the place where the massacre happened and she killed all them people. And she has legs and arms at this point, so he hasn't cut them off for a while, or it took a while to get there by the looks of it. She's walking through a corridor now and she falls, the ground gives way. She says, I killed it. My family, the cat. There was a smile on my face. Oh, see, she's remembering everything now. Gross. I ate them to stay alive. Oh, so she was so hungry she ate them to stay alive. Even the cat, but I didn't I didn't think they could eat cats, but I have no idea. So she was a ghoul at this point, and she literally, like Torso situation, she was so hungry she had to go and eat them to stay alive. She just took it way too far by the looks of it. Oh my god, I'm a criminal. I don't even deserve to live. Gross, gross, gross. So she's like freaking out at this point. Just like when Kaneki freaks out and repeats the thing, she's doing exactly the same right now. Okay, so after she remembered all this, she's like, I shouldn't be allowed to live. I'll just let Torso kill me. And she's walking through this thing, she's crying, she's covered in blood, so I'm guessing this is actually where she killed her family, or she's remembering this. She's like, huh? Wait, what? My arm, I can feel. And then she holds up her arm, and there's like rocks. I don't know if it's rocks or bone sticking out of it. It looks like bone by the way it's coming out. So something's coming out of her arm. She's like, ah! And like her arm falls on the floor. Then she sees, she sees pretty much a dismembered torso. Someone's cut off their arms, pretty much just below the, or just above the elbow, like halfway up the elbow, straight across the thigh. And she's like looking at, just like, yeah, kind of gross. And she's just like staring at it. It's weird to think if was that her arm then she saw, or was it a different one? Did she think it was her arm? I'm guessing it was a different one, but it's a bit weird. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Torso did plan this. He first says there's a flower at the bottom of this cliff. I'd love to show you sometime, I guess. This is what they call a surprise, huh? I feel actually bad for him. He thinks he's doing a good thing right now. He thinks like all this stuff he's doing is good. It's just like when a dog does something bad, that's why he reminds me of. They're like, what? I did something bad? And he's like, he's laughing. He reminds me of joking. I was just like, ha 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 ha. And it's like a page full of that. And yeah. And he says the lies most difficult for a person to bear are the lies they tell themselves. And it's just a picture of Mutsuki then. She looks like she's screaming or being sick. Let's flick over the page. The boy murdered, that was me. What? Okay, sorry, that confused me then. It says, the boy murder, that was me, I remember. Who? And it's pretty much like the rest of the squad now seeing the dismembered torso. What about Mutsuki? It's like Uri's speaking. Then we see on the next panel, the special class ... was killed in action. What in the world is going on? Known as Torso, died as a result of head and limb being severed. Does this mean that Mitsuki literally imagined all this and she killed Torso and Torso was on this side? What? Limbs were found close to the body. The head was located not much further away. Is this trying to say that Mitsuki all along was like imagining this and Torso was actually a good guy or something like that? Because by the way this is sounding, knows Torso's dead. He's been dismembered. Unless Mitsuki's done it, but isn't... What? Is this like a Jason thing where Mitsuki's took over Jason? Where Mitsuki took over Torso and she killed Torso and just dismembered him? Just like Koneki did with Jason, like killed him and like took over all his mannerisms and stuff like that? Okay, let's read the rest of the text. Some sort of thick implant appeared to have been... Oh, he's pretty much like stabbed him through the abdomen, look at it, pushed up. Oh, and it's going out the flesh. The damage to the victim's head was extreme. So the eyeballs removed, tongue cut out. None. Oh, yeah, this is pretty. The victim's tongue was nowhere to be found. Yeah, yeah. If this is actually it now, Torso has actually died. This is Torso's body they found. That he's pretty much what has happened was he made Mitsuki remember everything, which in return made her completely, like Kaneki did with white hair, she's completely mental now. I'm guessing she's took over the torch. She's tortured Torso in the same way that Torso tortured her and just cut out, and guessing now she's going to start taking over that motive. She's going to start dismembering people if this is actually what it looks like, or I think it is by the looks of it. Oh, I feel bad. Oh my god. Yeah, well, that's the end of the chapter. Tell me what you think in the comments below, if you think Mitsuki is actually doing it, if you think the flashbacks or the scenes we saw of Mitsuki was actually from the past. Like, there was a couple of weeks ago, or even a couple of days ago, but, yeah guys, yeah, tell me what you think is actually going to happen in the next chapter down below. Hope you like this. Like, subscribe if you want to one more. I'll be uploading now every week. I am going away next week, but there'll still be uploads. There's just been me with someone else uploading, like talking to the camera and doing the chapter. So yeah, hope you like this, guys. Have a good day, and yeah, hopefully now we'll see soon what's going on, because if Mutsuki is literally gone insane, that's going to make one hell of a chapter trying to explain, or at least when they meet up. Anyway, guys, that's it done, so see you later.